Welcome yet again. I've got. I'm excited. Okay, I'm excited today. Today we've got. I've been waiting for these for a while. See if I can pick them all up. We've got AriZona hard teas. Okay, hard iced teas. Now, the thing about these is they've been out for a little while now. I heard about them on Twitter. I follow drink Twitter stuff now just because, I want to know if there's something that might be interesting to review. So it's just a thing that I check every now and again. And I saw these a while back, and they started sort of slowly releasing them in different states. But they weren't anywhere near me until I literally saw them at Kroger just the other day. I saw them, and I'm like, oh, they're here. Finally. I've been waiting for them to, show up, and now they're here. So, I'm excited for these because I really like AriZona iced tea. I've liked it since I was a kid. Big fan. I'm going to close that door. And honestly, I don't know if they're if you're a tea connoisseur, if you'd be a big fan of AriZona, because they're very, I feel like they're very sugary, but I absolutely adored them as a kid. I used to be really into just tea. I've told this story already, so I won't tell it again, but yeah. So I'm excited for these. I guess you could compare them to a twisted tea or something like that. I'm just gonna pour this out and see. I mean, first of all, let's draw attention to the can design. I really like the way they design AriZona cans. I do want to someday maybe try to do a review of every AriZona drink and product. I bought their herbal tonics the other day. They have an AriZona herbal tonic, which is kind of a weird energy drink. And I expected it to kind of be bad. Also, the Arizonas are usually 99 cents. So they're really cheap, and you get a big can. And the herbal tonic, they were two for $1. So I was like, I'll try this. I ended up really liking it. I was like, that's surprisingly not bad. So here we go. We're just going to give this a shot. Sorry if I'm a little out of it today. I kind of had a stressful day at work, but I'm trying to push it out of my mind, and just relax a little bit here. It looks like a tea, I guess. It's kind of, cloudy. It's not as dark as I suppose you would expect a tea, but it's a green tea, so green teas are typically lighter. The AriZona green tea is it's a favorite, of everybody. I think it's just a combination of the can design with it just being a really nice, pleasant drink. But this is a hard one, so it's got 5% alcohol, nothing crazy. Smells a little strange. Smells a little weird, but let me give it a shot here. It's a little strange, but there's some little strangeness about it, but overall that's not bad at all. It definitely doesn't come hard at you like the like a twisted tea, which is to me it's too much. It's I don't know. I think they put a lot of sugar in twisted tea, so I'm not a huge fan of those. What other tea? Is there any other? I'm trying to think of teas. There's other seltzer brands that have teas. I know Truly has iced teas, hard iced teas. I mean, I can't think of any other ones off the top of my head, but this is it's pleasant enough. It's not terrible. There's a little weirdness to the flavor, I would say. Just a little weirdness, and I'm not sure what it is, but it's a little weird. I'm not sure how to properly describe it. It's not alcohol flavor, it doesn't taste like alcohol really at all. It tastes kind of like a tea, but tastes kind of like a AriZona with just a little weirdness to it that I can't really put my finger on. But overall, it's not terrible. Let's try the. They also come with a lemon and a peach. We'll try the lemon one next. These are designed after their cans, I believe. They have. a can that looks like this. I don't know. I think it's just the lemon iced tea can. Sure. I'm sure these are all going to look exactly the same. You know, I don't think there's any question there. This one actually looks a lot darker. Yeah, that's way darker. On the camera, it looks way darker. To my poor eyesight, I guess, maybe it's my eyesight that's bad. Maybe it's not the camera. Maybe it's my eyesight. But that doesn't make sense, because then why... That doesn't make sense. It looks a little darker. Kind of a similar thing. A little bit of weirdness there. But, you know, overall, it smells like there's a hint of lemon to it, obviously. I mean, honestly... It's weird because these do just kind of taste like the teas, but just with like a little weirdness that I don't know how to describe. But I like them. I like these. These are good. I'm glad they're good. I was worried they were going to be maybe not good. But I'm a big fan, like I said, big fan of AriZona. I'm glad they're doing this. It's a good idea. I need to drink more AriZona product. I want to do AriZona reviews, you know. There's a lot of like brands that I'm like really kind of passionate about. I feel like AriZona is just one of those where it's like, yeah, I'm kind of passionate about that. I would say like I was excited for liquid water. I don't know if I'm super passionate about it as a product. It's like okay, but it's interesting to me. I think I like Monster. Monster's a good brand where I think they just do stuff. They do what they do really well. And then there's Mountain Dew, who I'm kind of like I used to be really passionate about. I'm kind of losing some passion for it just because I feel like they're throwing stuff out there that is just like unnecessary. I feel like it's fine if Mountain Dew just kind of sticks to just doing a random new sort of limited edition flavor. They stick to like, ooh, Game Fuel's coming back, Voodoo's coming back. But it's like when they start dipping into other things, it doesn't work as well. Like their energy drink products are just not whatever, which that's another thing I need to do at some point. I guess I haven't told that story yet, but I ordered online. I was trying to get all 6 flavors, even the 3 discontinued ones of Mountain Dew Energy, but they just never shipped it to me for whatever reason. I had the tracking info. It's like they accepted the payment. It said it like there was one update that they had received the package and then nothing, and it never arrived, and I had to like get a refund because I don't know what happened. If I was like scammed or whatever, but like they didn't have it to send me, because I know the three flavors that were listed there were discontinued, so I was like surprised to find it. But so I might just try to just do the 3 that are current as like a thing to do, because I do want to cover the rest of Mountain Dew Energy. Other than that, I mean, whatever. This is a video about AriZona though. And these are quite pleasant. This is like a good drink to have at like a picnic or something. It's an iced tea. We're going to try the last one, which is just peach. So, yeah, the flavor selection is kind of odd. I mean, of course they have... Oh, I forgot that was not empty. The flavor selection is kind of, you know, it's... Of course they're going to have this one, right? Of course they're going to have, like, the green tea ginseng, because that's, like, their legendary product, right? And then the other 2 are just, like, oh, AriZona iced tea, but a lemon one. And it's just kind of, like, it makes sense to do, like, a lemon iced tea. That's kind of what Twisted Tea does, I think, as well. It's, like, a peach iced tea is pretty standard in this sort of thing. So these are, like, pretty standard flavors. But obviously, like, AriZona has, like, just a basic like iced tea that they could have done as well. Other than that, I don't know. Flavor selection is fine. Oh, I did want to talk about the let's pour this first. So that's like that one's dark too. I'm sorry about how I hold the wine glass. It's cuz I have to like it's not how I would typically hold a wine glass. I don't even know how you hold a wine glass like typically. Aren't you supposed to you're supposed to hold it. Hold on. I think you can hold it like that. I don't think you're supposed to hold it like that. I think you're supposed to hold it kind of like this, maybe. I actually don't know. I'm sorry. Well, that's kind of interesting. It smells like, do you ever have those, like, what are they called? They're kind of like organic, like, fruit roll-ups or something. I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like peach jerky in a way, where it's like dried out peach, like you'd get in like a trail mix or something. That's what this smells like. I guess it's just peach. It smells like peach, I guess. It's not bad. It's fine. Yeah. All right, that's good. I mean, 3 sort of winter products. I'm happy for that. Okay. I wanted to talk about the packaging for this, because there's 3 flavors. Like, I'm not gonna pick them all up again because they're all open now. But there's 3 flavors, but they put 4 of each in the pack. Now you would think they would line them up so that it's like it's a 4x3 package, right? Because it comes in a pack of 12. You would think they would line them up like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Just in lines, in 3 lines. But they don't do that for some reason. They line them up like vertically in the package. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 of the same flavor. And then the last line, the 4th line, is 1 of each. It's the strangest packaging I've ever seen, because there's like the easiest solution is just to line them up the other way instead of lining them up like that. It's so weird that they do it like that. I guess depending on which side you open it from, you're either met with just all, I think, peach on the end, or one of each on the end. So it's just such a strange thing that I felt like it was worth mentioning. Why would they do that? I don't know, but they do that. Overall, these are quite good. There's a little weirdness to it, I would say. But overall, I'm enjoying them. I'm having a good time. I want to give these high marks because I really like AriZona as a brand. And, like, this is just a really good... They did these products, I think, pretty well. So I want to almost give them, like, a 9.2. Do I want to rank them, like... I don't know. As like a package, I feel like they're very similar. It's just, let me try the green tea again, because that's the only one that's like kind of weird, I guess. Also, drinking them out of the can is a weirder experience. I don't know why. They taste weirder out of the can. I don't know. Something strange about that. But that's totally fine. It's just sweet tea. It's got honey. It's got ginseng. I don't actually really know what ginseng like tastes like on its own, so I can't like speak to that. All I know about ginseng is that it's used as sort of an energy ingredient, so it's maybe just I think so, right? It's typically used in energy drinks from what I hear, so I think it's like an energy sort of boosting thing, which would be kind of weird in this, but I assume they use it to flavor it typically as well. But I guess this is standardly like a sweet tea. I was kind of complaining that they don't just have their like basic AriZona sweet tea, but this is kind of just an AriZona sweet tea, isn't it? It's just like it's green tea with ginseng and honey instead of being just a black tea with like sugar. But they're both pretty good. Green tea is a little more, it's a little lighter. It's a little more it's just a little lighter, I guess. It tastes kind of sweeter, I guess, but I don't know. As compared to black tea, which is a bit more bitter, it's just made with green tea leaves instead of black tea leaves. So it's kind of, I believe, I'm no expert on tea, but I believe it's just like tea leaves that are not fully like matured, is used to make like a green tea. But yeah, I mean, that's what I got. These are good. I'm very excited about them. I'm very happy with how they are and exist, and I think they're good, and I'm going to keep buying them probably because I like them a lot. Might replace Monster as my new, or the Beast Unleashed. I've been drinking less of the Beast Unleashed, I will say. just because they are they're a bit too much at times, where it's like you just want something that's kind of like, nice and light. Like I'll get like a White Claw maybe. I drink a lot of seltzers. I've actually been dipping more into like just, local beers and stuff that I've been enjoying. I don't know how to even go about, like, if I wanted to review those, I don't even really know how I'd go about it. It'd just be kind of random, Whereas, like, these are nationwide products, whereas, like, a local brewery, made this beer. I don't know who's going to watch that, It's going to just it's a little too niche, I want to say, like, I want to just give the whole pack, like, a 9.2, because I feel like they're all kind of very similar in just being what they are. They're just teas. One's just like basic. One's lemon flavored. One's peach flavored. What do you want? It's just going to be dependent on, like, do you like lemon flavor? Do you like peach flavor? I can't really, like, review them separately because they're all it's all the same type of thing. It's just different fruits. So that's the video. If you got like a suggestion you want me to do or something, I've got a list of stuff that I'm looking out for. I'll kind of keep making these regularly, but you can always, suggest something if you're like, oh, I saw this, you should review that, and I'll go look for it or whatever. All right, goodbye.